Hey, what's up everybody, video 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so Darvin Ham just announced his starting lineup. He's going to be removing Vanderbilt and he's going to be bringing in Dennis Schroeder. The very thing I told you guys that I think we should never do. The thing that I got on here and talked about for about 15 minutes and said he does in mid-game substitutions when he wants to take AD out. He often puts in Dennis Schroeder instead of bringing in a big. It's kind of what he's doing here. Leaving LeBron James and Anthony Davis to be our center and power forward. I tell you guys, it never works. We do it all the time, and we always leave ourselves without the rebounding protection and rim protection necessary. Anthony Davis can rebound enough for two, but he can't be at two places at once. Isn't this the same thing we talked about earlier today? So in Game 6, and something he's never done before, he's going to try to do this when it matters the most. Hope it works, man. Hope it works. You know what I'm saying? I know it doesn't, to be honest with you, but I've seen it work once when he went small in a situation. I know this is very unique personnel, so maybe spreading the floor could potentially work. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So it's one of those situations where I argued with myself on whether or not I even wanted to make this video, because it's no sense in going into the situation negative. And if I go up here saying it doesn't work, and it does, I look foolish. But what I can say, this is the very thing that we do that often doesn't work when I see it used, and I watch every game, as you guys know. So, you know what I'm saying? This is one of those situations where Darvin Ham is going to live and die on his philosophy with small ball, man. And I'm telling you, all it really does is leave us with a disadvantage in situations where you otherwise need an advantage. And you're asking Anthony Davis to do too much, and you're asking the people around Anthony Davis to do things that they shouldn't be asked to do. So I hope what he's trying to do offensively makes sense, even though we've talked a lot about what the data's shown us in regards to chasing down offense and what happens when we do this. It usually leaves us with like 100 points at the end of the game, as opposed to when we go with the defense to offense, which kind of forces the other team into mistakes that gets us into transition. That usually has us hovering around 120 points, 130 points when we try that. But, you know, I'm just going to tell everybody that I'm wishing for the best. I'm hoping that if it does what I think it's going to do, he'll be able to audible out of it quickly. But this is just one of those situations where we're just living and dying with something I deeply don't believe in. But we've been living and dying with it all year long. So what can I do? You know what I mean? I'm a Laker fan who's hopeful for the best, but he's basically doing the opposite of what it is that I truly think would work. So what can I say, man? You guys follow BDL44 for the truth. I'm hopeful, but this is the very thing that I spend most of my channel talking about never doing. So hopefully it works in the biggest game of our season, Laker fans. I'm rooting for the best for Darvin. I really hope this ends well for him, because I just see it not working every time he tries it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's like, damn, you're really gonna do this, huh? But hope it works out, man. I'm rooting for the best, Lakers. You know I'm with you. I'll have something for you at halftime, and of course at the end of the game. I'm open-minded that maybe this will have a reverse effect in what I'm expecting. But to be honest with you, I'm vehemently against this type of thing. I really am. So, hope it works out. BDL44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.